This typically fast-paced city ready to grind to a halt.
All Library of Congress buildings will close.
From the Library of Congress to the Capitol to the Pentagon.
We do a lot of intelligence operations around the world, and they cost money. Those obviously would stop.
But if the government does shut down, all active duty troops do keep working. So does the FBI and the special counsel focusing on Russia, along with TSA screeners and air traffic controllers. But none of them gets paid during a shutdown. Members of Congress do.
I think that the Congress has forgotten that they're servants of the people, and they're living like celebrities.
The American people are probably right now just looking at us and shaking their heads, and I can't blame them.
So what stops? Military death benefits, for example, and passport updates. But Social Security checks keep getting sent. VA hospitals stay open. National parks will, too, although with reduced services. And Smithsonian museums will close Monday. More than half of CDC employees are expected to be furloughed right in the thick of a deadly flu season. And the IRS will feel the pain, too, as they scramble under a new GOP tax law.
If the IRS stops working, how do you actually implement your policy?
Hallie, it's why we don't want the government shut down. It's why we don't want the IRS not to have workers here.
Mike McCulco works for the EPA, where it's business as usual next week, but week after that, who knows?
I feel badly for the employees at our office, some of which live paycheck to paycheck, that are worried about where is my next paycheck coming from.
President Trump had been planning to spend the anniversary of his inauguration tomorrow at his Mar-a-Lago resort. But tonight, we're told he will stay in Washington until this shutdown drama gets resolved.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.